Hi, boys and girls. So, in this unit, we're going to explain the effects of the transfer of heat that occurs between two objects at different temperatures. All that means is we're going to explain what happens when heat goes between two different objects and how it goes. Okay, in your notes for today, you're going to want to write all of this on this side and the through side. Remember, your in is where your warm ups go, and your out is where your prove it or your outs go, your exit tickets. Okay. So let's brainstorm. How is heat used in your culture? As a Black woman like me, we use heat to do our hair. I think about as a family, a mom of a family of two boys and two dogs and a husband. We have a fire pit in our backyard that we use to hang out and make s'mores and sit and get warm in the wintertime and just talk. We use heat to grill out for the holidays in the summertime, and my mom uses heat to make a lot of family foods for holidays, like yummy sweet potato pie. So, what I want you to do as you do it for today and you're in, I want you to pause me and I want you to write what how is heat used in your culture? So, what do you use it for in your culture? Maybe use it for something different than the examples that I just gave. But I want you to pause me right now, and then I want you to write as you're in or you do it for today. How is heat used in your culture? Okay. Ghanaians, I think I said it the right way, have what's called pagya, and the word can be translated to mean to strike fire. And it's one of the few symbols of war and can be used to incite the citizens. That means to make the people in Ghana to be brave when they have to face danger. I thought that was a wonderful way that heat is used in their culture. Native Americans, fire played an important role in their traditions. Fire acts as a messenger from the Great Spirit, so it's seen as a gift. It was brought in the Cherokee mythology. It was a gift that was brought from the water spider, and it was on her back in a basket on her back, which I thought was amazing. So, fire and heat is seen as a gift and something to be cherished. It's also seen to be cleansing. It means it cleans and renews because the ashes out of the ashes of fire, you get new growth and new thoughts and new ideas. I thought that was pretty amazing. But can you think of a culture in the world that does not use heat or fire? I can't think of one. If you can think of one, feel free to add that to your comments in your assignment. But I can't think of a culture in the world that does not use heat or does not use fire in some way. Okay. Now, after this, you're going to be able to click this link and click this link to practice your vocabulary. So Quizlet is one way you can practice, and Purpose Games is the other. Okay, but all of these are your words for this unit that you're going to need to know in order to do your quiz at the very end when you're ready. All right, but today we're going to focus on the three ways that heat moves. So, what is heat transfer? Heat transfer happens when there's a difference in temperature. So, we talked about how those cultures use heat. Well, we know they're using heat because we can feel it. Those cultures can feel it. And it starts from warmer and it goes to cold. Heat always goes from hot to cold, warmer to not as warm. Okay, warm to cool. Heat always goes when there's a difference, and it goes from the warmer object over to the cold one. Now, there are three ways that can happen: conduction, radiation, or convection. Now, let's go ahead and get started with the first one. Conduction is transfer by touch, transfer by direct contact, and I'll show you some hand motions for that in just a minute. Conduct is heat by touch. Convection, convect is heat in a cycle. Heat in a cycle, and it only happens in liquids or gases. Convect in liquids and gases. And the last one is radiation. Radiation is in waves, electromagnetic waves through empty space. Nothing touches. Nothing touches. Those are our three ways. Everything gives off radiation. And you're through for today. I want you to put what conduction is, what convection is, and what radiation is.